Okay, the minister is supposed to call me. Haven't heard from him for a while. And there he is. And last year we talked about the flood. The flood is Ross Wetmore from Gagetown. How you doing, you?
Good morning, Chuck.
You still there? Oh, that was short. He'll call me back. So I just want an update about the flood. I'm getting dressed here. Last year he was always on with his videos, and I just want an update. Okay, Ross, call back. So I think this year is worse than last year. I remember Ross would go in Grand Lake with his camera. You know, let's see. You could cut me off on the phone, but not in person.
That's why I wanted to do it, see what it felt like.
Oh, no problem. It just gives me more time to rant and rant and rant.
How you doing, Charles?
Good, good. I got one sneaker in, one sneaker out, was ready to go out, and you just called the right time.
Oh, good.
Okay, so you were a lot online last year, but you're not as much this year. Is it because you're a minister?
No, Charles. I think it's because we're better organized this year. I know last year. Look, really, the Army didn't get called in last year at all.
That's true. They were like a survey. They were surveying.
That's right. So, you know, we've had the Armed Forces personnel have been helping us, you know, since day one. For us in our area, I mean, flooding is bad, but we haven't had the wind, and in Gagetown, Charles, I think we're about 6 to 8 inches less water this year than last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know this time last year, Officer Square, yesterday, was flooded.
Right.
And now it's not.
No. So, you know, as bad as it is, like I say, I think that public safety learned a lot from last year and implemented it this year.
You can't get in there at all. You can't, when you arrive, usually you see a barricade, do not enter.
Where's that?
Oh, anywhere. Keswick, going by Majorville and all that. But now there's there's a vehicle that's right there.
Okay, so I'm told over in Majorville that if cars are now permitted on a certain section, but I think you have to live there, Charles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then half-ton trucks at a certain area, and then there's some areas in Majorville, Sheffield, that are still closed. The Trans-Canada Highway is still closed to...
Is it still closed?
Yeah, to the traveling.
What's the problem there anyway?
I think it's a number of things, but there's no place for any of the wildlife to go, and I think that's some of the concern. But you know, I haven't been over there yet. I haven't been able to you know, get through. So
you're the minister.
Well, I'm Minister of Agriculture.
Listen, why don't I be your chief assistant for one day, and then I could follow you around?
You don't get up early enough.
Oh, stereo profiling again, huh? Okay. Listen, is it possible that when you were in the opposition last year during the flood, that you could bitch and complain more when you're in the opposition than when you're in power, especially when you're a minister?
Well, I bitched last year asking the Premier to come and visit the sites that were damaged, and the Premier wouldn't come. Now, this year, our Premier's already been down in our riding.
You're great leader.
He's doing what he has to do, and he's getting out and meeting people and making sure things are taken care of.
He's doing good.
I think he is.
He's doing good.
So what I will be doing, Charles, is once the flood's over with, we'll have a community meeting, and I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be, but we'll discuss sort of what we did better this year and what we need to do to be better in future floods.
Are we ready to blame the Forestry Act, the clear cutting that's going on? Are we ready to blame that?
I think it's a number of things, Charles. I don't think it's any one thing, but hopefully we can get people smarter than you and I that can tell us what they feel.
But we know. Have you been, as minister, have you been around this province?
Yes, I have. I've been from Shippagan to St. George and Grand Falls to.
Yeah. You've been all over the place. Have you seen those major dirt road that the log trucks are using? Outside of Town.
I know we've got.
Are you playing Facebook games?
No. I got another phone ringing.
Wow, you're a busy man.
Yeah. But anyways, Charles, I think it's a little early, and hopefully in the next 3 to 4 weeks, I'll be having a public meeting to discuss what we can do better in this riding, and bring it forward to public safety and the Premier and the Minister.
Okay, Minister, thank you very much. I'll hunt you down on the street next week.
Charles, before you go, I want to just say that the staff at the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries have done a phenomenal job during this flood.
What have they done?
We've moved over 200 animals.
Oh.
And there's only been one that didn't make it, and they managed to be proactive and got the animals out relatively quickly, and not as much stress on the animals this year as it has been in the past.
They were at exhibition ground last year. Where are they now?
There's some in Salisbury. I thought, are there none in the exhibition grounds this year?
I was told there weren't, so.
Okay. I know some have moved up towards the Keswick area. I guess they didn't need the exhibition grounds this year. I know that Burke's were going to send about 25 heifers to the exhibition grounds, but they found another location, so.
Do you think Marcus Harvey should start his own reality show?
I don't know Marcus Harvey, and I haven't watched the show. I'm not sure, but
you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
he's funny. Yeah. I mean, he has a sense of humor,
right,
during a tragedy. But he has. He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
I haven't had the time or opportunity to watch him.
No.
But maybe one.
Have you met him?
No, I've just seen him on the news.
No, nice guy. Nice guy.
No, I'm sure. A lot of nice people out there, Charles.
Okay, Minister, we'll see you next week.
Charles, have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. So, Minister Ross Wetmore, and that's what. No, I just noticed last night that I haven't seen none of his posts, but he straightened me out and what's going on, and I still say it's a clear cutting. Okay, that helped. Yeah, there's other factors, but we have to look at the clear cutting, and time will tell, because this is going to go on every single year and year and year.